So ideally when you're loading motorcycles, then you want a short truck, which I do not have. When I bought it, it had a 2-inch body lift on it, and I put 33-inch tires on it. So it is quite tall. Like I'm 6 feet tall and it's up to my hip, so that's not good probably. But I bought some of these step ramps, and I got the longest ones that they have. So then they're pretty long. They've done good so far. It's probably not ideal that I've been doing a bunch of water/sand riding, and then I gotta go up aluminum steps, but that'll be fine. I would recommend having normal people's shoes on, not your riding boots, because riding boots do not grip very well on these. So we'll see how this goes. Also practices your clutch control. You can try and like let out on the clutch, and like as you're doing that, roll the throttle and then try and hold the front brake too, but it's a lot easier if you get it to where you can just use the clutch control and not mess with the front brake at all. And then worst case scenario, it dies, and then it should hold it in place because you'll be in gear, so it's kind of whatever, I guess. But if you can get to where you can clutch control it up, then that'll be a lot easier to try and do it that way. So I always use this fork saver, just kind of a pain to put in. Luckily I have pogo stick suspension, so I can just easily lift it up, which is probably not ideal in real life, but it's what it is. And I try and like brace myself off of the sides. You want to do them kind of even, like a little bit at a time. And then my front tire is like right up against the front of the bed, so it should pull it evenly forward. You don't want to get too carried away because it'll end up, it's already like kind of pushing into my tire. So the fork saver will keep it from dropping the front end, and it'll mess your fork seals up if you tighten it down too much, but that should prevent it from doing that. It's pretty stable like that, but I like throwing a strap on the rear just because I'd rather be safe than sorry. So I'm gonna do that, and then we should be good to go. Alright, so I got everything loaded up. I always knot that. It's pretty tight. It's like double check. And through the front ones, a lot of people probably don't even put a rear strap on there, but I'm that guy that would rather be safe than sorry, so I always put it on there. So when you go to do these, then put them right there. It's got that crossbar, and then put them right in there, so then it can't ride up. It'll end up hitting the crossbar right there. It won't move. If you put it up here, then it can slide around, which I've got my handy dandy quad lock on there, so I can't really put it on there anyway. Then you'll get into all that stuff too, but and then these keep it from scratching, so you're not using those. I also use the, I don't even see it, but they're the rings. So then instead of the little hook things, because when you use the rings, then they don't come undone. You don't have to worry about them coming undone at all. And then that's how these are too, kind of. There's a different design, but my dad was hauling his four-wheeler down here a while back, and one of them ended up coming undone, and his four-wheeler fell out. So I ended up giving him some of these, which it's Rhino USA brand, and they work pretty good. So far so good. But it's time to head home and get some food because I am hungry. So off we go.